takes precedence over hurting your sister. It's just legit copying my wedding.
Is it really that serious?
She's saying every one of her friends, but she doesn't have any friends.
Oh my god, Kim.
I don't give a shit.
I know. I would just hope everyone's happy for everyone.
Totally.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Yeah.
I just try to stay really neutral.
I see both sides. See both sides.
She always tries to hate on the side. She's such a hater. Jealous bitch. To Kim and Dolce and Gabbana. To Courtney.
Oh, that is shady boots galore.
It's all gonna come out on the show. This is our therapy.
Or maybe y'all should go to actual therapy. Hey, what's up you guys, it's me Luke and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I have been doing a reaction/commentary series on the Kardashians' new reality show on Hulu ever since it came out because I grew up watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians and I thought it would be fun since I do kind of react to reality TV shows or movies or TV shows on my channel. So if you want to check out all my previous videos on the Kardashians, I will link it down below. But today's video is my reaction to season 3, episode 4 and 5 because those episodes focus a lot on the Kim and Kourtney Dolce Gabbana fashion show wedding copying drama extravaganza. We will get into it, it's a mess. And just a reminder that I cut down these videos a lot for like copyright purposes and all that, so I do upload the full versions on Patreon, my full extended reactions. So if you want to check that out, click the link in my description. Monthly membership starting at $2.50 USD a month. And before we get into this video, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video for making it possible. Thank you so much, Galaxy Lamps. I have been loving their Galaxy projector, mainly using it in my living room when I'm like watching movies and stuff, but you can use it anywhere in the house, of course. It can turn any space in your home into a dreamy, colorful vibe with rotating stars and Aurora Borealis-esque projections. The colors, brightness, and patterns are fully customizable. The Galaxy projector is so versatile for when you have friends over, when you're trying to chill, like I said, watch a movie, anything you want. It's really great to have. And like I said, it's fully customizable and you can set timers. You can fully control it within the app or through the Smart Assist. And if you click the link in my description and go to galaxylamps.co/LukeAlexander or use code LukeAlexander, you can actually get 15% off your order. So check that out in the description below, and thank you so much to Galaxy Lamps for sponsoring this video. And without further ado, let's get into it because I'm about to dive in to the Kardashians. Yeah. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and dive right on into episode 4 of season 3 of the Kardashians.
So it's day 2 and my stylist Danielle is still on the plane, but she'll be here this afternoon.
Oh well, problem averted. You guys made it seem so dramatic.
I've been like a big collector of a lot of like their archives. So everything for the wedding, I just wore stuff that I had. I had so many vintage looks. So I think just seeing how I put everything together was inspiring to the team. And
love Kim using Kourtney's wedding as a modeling opportunity to like a runway just to showcase all these different Dolce Gabbana looks. Oh, in some ways it kind of seems like she was manifesting this.
should we try black, like tights under, like the photo, or no?
Inner is more delicate.
Okay.
I think all you would see would be the black.
I mean, I agree with him, but isn't she supposed to be the creative director?
This is much better.
We just want simple.
Do you want to keep the black straps or take them off like how I wore it? I kind of like it without on this.
For us, rich.
I love the black strap.
Okay.
Oh, see, he's literally like, what's the point of even having her there if you're not going to let her make decisions?
Okay, I'm doing the best that I can.
Oh, she's not happy. Oh my god, they're gonna go horse riding? I love horses!
I am at my barn today.
Look, she has her own barn. Jelly.
And I'm just getting ready to get on my girl.
I gravitate towards everything horse.
Beautiful spiritual beings. They're like telepathic.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble in the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come alive. I've done this, in case you're curious. When I lived in South Africa, I love horses.
It's that afternoon workout. Do you mind passing me that water? I'm gonna throw up.
If she does it every day, how is that taking so much out of her? Girl, try riding a horse, galloping, not even just trotting, all throughout the mountains of the Drakensberg with a cliffside next to you. That's hard. Makes me feel like Sue Sylvester where, you know, she's like, you think this is hard? I just passed kidney stones yesterday. That's hard. Like, you know, something to that effect. I should use this hand more. Huh. You're like a DJ. Ooh, that horse makes some dental work.
Hello. No. You be a good boy, okay? Kendall?
He's like, I'm not used to a BBL back there. I'm sorry, I had to, okay? And you would do it too for a check.
Yes, I did that. And you would do it too for a check. I was an employee, and I was gonna get employee of the month, and that's on period.
It's my lucky couple months with you, isn't it? You've really been getting me out the house, Kendall.
Oh, it's kind of cute. They're like starting to like become friends again, like spend more time with each other. That's cute.
In the most positive way, a lot changed when she had Stormy. I think she grew a lot. I think our relationship grew a lot.
Oh my god, this is something really important to talk about actually. When your sibling or like your best friend has a kid, I'm so scared for when my friends start having kids. I'm 23. We've got time. We got time. I keep telling all of my friends who are in relationships, I'm like, you better not get pregnant. You better no.
You want to change the shoes?
I think I like this. Yeah, maybe black gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, finally, they took one of our suggestions.
I think Danielle not being here is happening for a reason. Prove to myself that I can do something like this on my own without my whole team.
But you're not really doing it on your own. You're letting Mr. Dolce, whatever his name is, walk all over you. Should put your foot down a little bit. Be like, hey, like I thought I was the creative director. Why are you not taking any of my creative direction?
Because I don't like that.
Oh, she must feel like such a fool for getting our passport.
I'm happy she's back, but I'm in a groove. The last couple of days have really taught me this independence and to trust my gut.
These looks are cute, but there's literally no color. I mean, that's not cute. That looks like tinfoil.
All my besties are here. I have
Do all of our friends work for her, or like they just so rich that they could not work and just fly over to Milan for this? Yeah, that's gorge. I love that.
A little predictable.
Oh! Danielle! I mean, she's not wrong, actually. I was thinking it's pretty, but also kind of basic.
It's a little obvious, this one.
I'm not mad. I just am like, damn, I'm feeling myself. Like, I think I look good in this, and I don't know why you like the other one better.
I just don't understand why she would have her stylist with her anyway if she wants to be the creative director of a show, because then she's basically like a ghost stylist because she's using her stylist but then making it seem like she's the one doing it. It doesn't really make sense to me.
I love this.
Danielle really wants me to wear this clear plastic dress, but I don't know if it's the dress to walk out in.
Because then now she's getting like, you could tell she's annoyed that the stylist doesn't agree with her decision, where it's like if she wasn't there in the first place, you could just go with what you want.
It's like kind of hard to walk in because it sticks to
Ooh, ew, this plastic dress is disgusting. She looks like she's wearing a garbage bag. No, put back on the crystal dress. I don't know what you're thinking, Daniela. Ew. Ugh, I hate plastic clothing in general, but this one is especially heinous. That looks so dumb. What is wrong with rich people? How is this an actual dress? This is so like dystopian. Like, are we in Pan Am?
At lunch, Domenico goes, oh my God, you're never gonna guess who I invited to sit next to Khloé, the actor Michele Maroney.
Is this the actor from 365 Days? Stop right now. If you have not watched my 365 Days reaction series where I watch those Netflix erotica films for the first time, click the playlist down below and watch because, ooh, you guys know, those of you who have watched it, the real ones, you know how I feel about Mr. Massimo, who I'm pretty sure is this actor.
Okay, so Natalie and Olivia have been like, you have to watch this show on Netflix. I think it's called like 365 or something. It's super
I told you.
romantic, hot, sexual.
Guys, I'm sorry, but like when worlds collide, like two of my series colliding.
Keys. What okay.
Especially because that came out in 2020. This is coming out in 2023, but like I made my 365 series this year. Like just, I'm sorry, if you don't see the connection, I can't explain it to you. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. And if you don't, I honestly just like, I can't even explain it. Like.
So let's fully set this up that Khloé falls in love in Milan.
I mean, she's setting Khloé out. Why doesn't she want to be with him if she thinks he's so hot?
Well, all the cute guys will be at the after party of the fashion show. So we'll have dinner with them. And Michele Maroney will be there. Khloé's gonna... This guy has no clue we're doing a whole episode about it. Poor guy.
That's funny.
Let's watch the movie now.
Oh, they're gonna watch the 365 movie. They should have just watched my video instead.
Kim is in Milan, you know, doing this Dolce and Gabbana, Ciao Kim, living La Dolce Vita, whatever.
Ooh, we're finally gonna get to hear what Courtney thinks of this. The whole Kim working with Dolce and Gabbana when she worked with them for her wedding. Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. There's nothing more entertaining than a Kim and Courtney drama. That I do have to say, as someone who watched all, I don't know how many seasons of Keeping Up, these two fight like no other. And to me, it's funny. I'm sorry, okay? It's funny.
This isn't really even about business for me. It's just like this like was my wedding, and actually like how I've lived my life every summer for like,
Oh.
you know, 5 years in a row, like living La Dolce Vita, like genuinely.
Wait. No, give me a goddamn minute. Okay, so she's not really upset just about the fact that Kim's working with Dolce and Gabbana after she did for her wedding, which by the way, I don't understand how that would be a business thing. Anyway, it's a wedding, which she says it isn't. But she's upset because Kim's in Italy living her Dolce da Vita life, whatever she said, when that's like her thing. Because like, remember guys, she goes to summer in Portofino with Mr. Dolce. So she's mad at her because she's having fun in Italy? You are a grown woman of 3 with one on the way and a business at play. Get your shit together.
While we were at our wedding, I guess, Kim was having these conversations with Dolce that I didn't know about.
Are you just assuming that, or do you know that for fact? Because didn't Kim say she didn't say anything or do anything at the wedding?
While I didn't discuss this deal during Court's wedding, I still want to be really respectful of Courtney in this journey. So I didn't want to do any of her looks, even if I loved them.
I'm not saying I believe her, I'm just saying like, is Courtney just drawing her own conclusions?
And she had called me and told me that she was doing a Skims collab with Dolce and Gabbana. I go, what is the point of this call? Because she wasn't like, I've got this offer. How do you feel about this? I really want the money, or whatever it was. I think another time she was just like, hey, I want to see if you want to go to Milan. For my Dolce thing, it's not with Skims anymore, but they're trying to figure it out. And that was like the last I heard about it.
I see both sides. I could see how you could feel like you had your toes stepped on.
Oh, you know what I'm just realizing? Wasn't Kendall in the room as well, kind of in that sort of trying to diffuse the fight, when Courtney and Kim had that huge fight back in the day where like they slapped each other around? Kendall was there too, damn.
I just feel like there's such like an abundance of like opportunities. Sorry, it just like upsets me.
Guys, let me know what you think, but is it really that serious? Like, is it really that serious? It's a brand. Like, is it really that for real serious? It's probably more deep-rooted. Like, Courtney felt like she had her own thing, her own connection with the brand, and then Kim now has it as well, and she always feels inferior to Kim in the business world. That's probably what it really is.
Because it's not about business. It's just there's so much, and it takes precedence over hurting your sister. It's just legit copying my wedding. Like, everything that I did was like...
Oh, not the heartbeat sound effects. Once again, it's not that serious.
Pulling like references of like 90s, like...
I mean, this is the biggest drama they've gotten so far for the show, so they're like, we're gonna milk this shit for all it's worth.
It's just like, it's stupid because it's the deeper thing that it's about. It's grabbing whatever's in the way. It's like such an abundance or like an excess, like it's never enough.
Yep, Kim's a capitalist queen, we've been new.
It's never like just okay to like not do something or turn something down because it doesn't make sense.
I guess I get why she's upset. I guess I get it. I don't know. Maybe Kim could have avoided this if she just asked Courtney straight up how she felt about it, and if Courtney was honest about how she felt about it, then she wouldn't have gone through with it. It's clearly a communication issue, because maybe Kim was like me, where she's like, oh, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but...
She wasn't happy at my wedding. She could never like give acknowledgement of like, whoa, this is so amazing. I love this whole vibe. Do you mind, or how do you feel about me doing this?
In what ways is she copying her wedding? Like, is she doing the exact same looks? Is it just because it's Dolce and Gabbana, like vintage pieces, like the 90s?
I'm never gonna like really probably tell someone not to do something.
Well, yeah,
Okay, Courtney, come on now. Come on, we're all adults. Like, if you knew it was gonna upset you, you should have just told her not to do it when she spoke to you about it. You can't not tell her that you're not going to get upset and then get mad when she does it. Like, what is she, a mind reader? Like, not everyone thinks the same. Honestly, they're both a mess.
I can really feel for your side of it, because like I'm a big believer in like individuality, knowing your place and then knowing your sister's place.
I don't know though, Kendall, because you didn't get upset last season when Kim got the Vogue cover instead of you. You know, you didn't act like, you were just happy for her. So do you get it?
No, it
Falls
happens
under the
all
umbrella,
the time.
and I don't disagree with that side of your argument at all. Like, she's
It's
not
like,
doing anything
I think
maliciously.
she sees everything that I had there and takes it for her own. She sees it as like the dollar signs, and I see it like, oh, you were there, you weren't happy. Everyone said something to me, all my friends. They were all like, she's like spiraling.
Wait, why was Kim not happy? Am I gonna have to watch this frickin' wedding documentary thing? I really don't want to. You guys know how I feel about Travis and Kourtney, so I really haven't watched it because of that. But they're referencing it, and I'm like, ugh, I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe like Kim being upset because of her like divorce, and maybe being at the wedding brought it up for her. But yeah, I mean, if she was acting a bit weird, she should have sucked that up, you know? Someone else's day.
You've had a long-lasting relationship with them that you've nurtured. You then had your wedding with them. That was a big deal for you. With that being said, I do think that, like, as sisters, we also have to understand when someone has a job or when someone's getting paid a lot of money to do something.
So Kendall's trying to say, like, yeah, we should just also understand and respect that, like, if it's a good work opportunity, you're gonna take it. But when she's saying the thing about the money, do you guys really need more money? Like, you really can't turn down an opportunity for money. I don't agree with that. You all, especially Kim, look like you have enough money to like live off of for the rest of your life.
It's about communication. Mom never mentioned it to me.
If how it was handled is how you're telling me, I don't think that's fair.
Mom still never mentioned it, and Mom feels like she like is entitled almost. I can't explain it. Like she doesn't have to get my permission, and I'm like, no, of course, no one has to get my permission. But if you want to have a good relationship and make me not want to run, and if I did it to Kim, she would freak out. But to me, it was more personal. I think that's why it like hurts my feelings. It was my actual wedding. The year your sister got married, you then made a deal to do this fashion show. Don't do it the same year that comes out 4 months later.
That's so interesting because everything that Kim thought Kourtney was going to be upset about, she is upset about.
I am a little worried about Kourtney. Dolce was really close to Kourt's wedding. I kind of wanted them to have their moment.
So clearly Kim knew that Kourtney would be upset about those things because it's exactly what she's saying. And she went through with it anyway. So she didn't even listen to her gut. Oh, why didn't you guys just communicate better? You guys are like, come on, you're so grown. You've been in each other's lives for so long. You've been in the industry for so long. Like, how are you still having these issues? Group therapy would be a good option for this.
Not like I did their campaign and then she did the campaign right after. Like, who cares? That's business. It's my actual wedding. And that wasn't a business deal for me. I did it because it felt really personal.
Okay, well, that's a clarification I needed. Like, it wasn't business. Kourtney genuinely feels like it was personal because she's friends with one of the guys in Dolce Gabbana, so fair enough. Maybe I'm on Kourtney's side with this whole sitch, I guess. Kim's greedy, you know, we've been new.
And I don't want to like bring it up while she's having her, you know, weekend. Mom kept sending texts. Mom was like, post the t-shirt that they sent, and Khloé goes, you know, Dolce, the people who did your wedding.
Oh, Khloé, come on. This whole situation's very messy, actually. I kind of am on Kourtney's side a little bit with this. I mean, I personally probably wouldn't have got upset if I'm being honest. Like, I don't think it's that serious, but like, I'm not as emotional and sensitive and sentimental. So like, I can understand why she is. And I think that Khloé saying that was, oh.
But that just like set me off. I was like, does no one see anything that this feels weird? And I go, and actually, this actually feels really unauthentic to me and I can't fake it and I don't feel like supporting this.
Oh, so she's trying to get free promo from the other sisters and Kourtney doesn't want to do it because it doesn't feel authentic. I think that's good. I like that she says that stuff about the authenticity. Do I know if it's true? Not really, but it's a nice sentiment.
Everything.
I think that's what sucks the most, though, is you talk about like how special, you know, you felt in the moment of your wedding and how it just like deflates it all when like she does that right after. I think life is really fast for her right now.
I think she's really driven and doesn't know what's driving her. If you don't know what's driving you, I think it's definitely hard to feel, what are you doing it all for?
Right.
I mean, that's an interesting thing to say, but to me it seems kind of obvious. Kim loves being famous and rich. Probably more so famous, and she wants to be more. It's never enough for her. It's clear if you look at her entire career from the beginning. It's so clear.
But then again, it's not really my life to live, so.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Again, like,
when it bumps into my life, that's when I'm like affected. Beyond that, it really doesn't affect my life, and I think I stay a little away like you do, just to have your own life, your own friends, your own thing. It's healthy to have your own identity.
Yeah. That was a good discussion or conversation. I'm really glad they included that, actually. I also do find it interesting because it's like, at what point do they not have to acknowledge that the whole reason they're in this position in the first place is because of how famous Kim became and Joe started the family. I feel like it's been long enough that they can stand on their own 2 feet in some sense. You know, it's always going to be there, but yeah, it's a weird dichotomy. I suppose most families aren't interlinked when it comes to like their careers this way.
Mom, just acknowledge Courtney's feelings.
Okay, so what should I say?
Just say, I'm so sorry. I appreciate you reminding me of this. I don't know.
Oh my god, they're that oblivious.
She said
Wow.
she's already talked to you about this and you keep ignoring her.
That's crazy.
So just like acknowledge her so this whole back and forth can be done.
So they do know about it? They do know it's about the wedding? I'm so confused. Y'all don't make sense.
I understand everyone who doesn't know my deal getting me calling me saying this is weird, but what's weird?
Nothing. She's just
I'm scared
upset.
to ask. I'm not going to.
I mean, what? They haven't even seen the show yet. So
Well,
what could possibly be weird?
Okay, so everybody's telling Courtney like, oh, this is weird that Kim's doing this, but they don't understand why it's weird. That's a lie, that because Kris literally spoke to Kim about it like,
I think that it's a little too soon after Kourt's wedding, and I want to wait a year.
They want to do it for Fashion Week. I think that it's going to be 6 months since the wedding. I wouldn't want...
4.
Well, and by the time the clothes would come out, though, 9 months or a year.
Yeah.
Kris knows that Kim was worried about how Courtney would feel about her working with Dolce and Gabbana so short after Courtney's wedding. So why is Kris playing dumb?
When my girls see things differently, I just try to stay really neutral, to come in and kind of see and hear both sides and help a conversation happen when things get out of hand.
Voila.
I don't know if she's staying neutral. She sounds like she's on Kim's side.
Morning.
Please sit with
Are
us.
they still gonna keep disagreeing on stuff?
We love it. I don't know what you think.
This is the only look I didn't like.
Okay. I will take it.
Definitely feel like I'm in my element here.
Oh my god, if you say that one more time, Kim.
The old me would have never spoken up.
Okay, well, good for speaking up. Good for speaking up.
If you're honest with yourself, you can backstab.
I don't give a shit about what this guy has to say. I really don't. We got Kylie and Kendall hanging out again. I'm really liking that they're becoming friends again. That's cute. Okay, skipping this.
Have you spoken to anyone about Milan?
Oh.
No. Talked to Court. She kind of got emotional with me and like broke down and was just like, everything that Kim did with Dolce was really close to like her wedding, and she felt like almost like her wedding vibes were like stripped from her, and that was like her thing and whatever. Yeah.
Kylie clearly does not care.
She's like, why would you choose money over my feelings? Like, I don't think that's a fair position to put Kim in. I see both sides.
Yeah, I see both sides. Remember we used to work together and only work together?
Yeah, like when you guys ripped off a bunch of rappers' faces and put them on shirts and then sold them. I remember.
Yeah, that was crazy. All right, I have a meeting. Love you.
Love ya.
Very well.
Welcome to Milan. Let me see this.
Oh my god, Kim looks insane, but like I love it. She looks so good. It's ridiculous.
Oh, you better talk to me dirty. You better talk to me dirty.
You are
It's an interesting thing to say to your sister.
living your best life.
And I do not care what these men have to say, because Dolce and Gabbana is a mess.
Court, stop. No, she's so mad at me.
Oh, she knows.
She's mad at me.
Oh,
Mad at Mom, everyone.
About what?
Kim! Why are you playing dumb? You were so anxious about her being mad at you for this, and now you're like, what is she mad about? Why is everybody all of a sudden acting like they've got thoughts in their brain?
Me doing this?
Loyalty, and it's wild.
Like, I think that Courtney's being a little intense, but like, I'm surprised that Kim and Kris are acting so shocked, even though they've had conversations about this prior to Kim going through with the Dolce and Gabbana, whatever the, oh, I'm so sick of saying that. I'm just gonna say D&G from now on.
It's not nice.
This is the first time I heard that Courtney is upset about us doing the Dolce show. And like, I couldn't have been more mindful. I said, don't do anything that Courtney wore to her wedding out of respect for Courtney. She doesn't know that I have the email string begging them to push it a year.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. So why does Courtney saying that she like pulled looks from her wedding? Just because they're both doing archival 90s Dolce and Gabbana looks, like that's a bit general.
She won't post her shirts.
I don't give a shit if she posts.
I know.
What I've realized in this lifetime is that everyone has their own truth of how they think something happened.
It's all gonna come out on the show. This is our therapy.
Or maybe y'all should go to actual therapy.
I would just hope everyone's happy for everyone.
Totally.
I would hope.
Or...
Yeah. this is coming at the worst time.
Why didn't Khloé just tell her off to the show? Like, it's literally about to happen. Oh my God.
Like, this is just not what I need with Courtney right now. The show is tomorrow.
Cheers to Kim and Dolce and Gabbana.
And Gabbana.
And to Courtney. And to
To Courtney.
Oh, that's shady. That's shady.
Inside joke.
To the diva of all divas.
Oh, she's calling Courtney a diva. Oh my God, Kim. That's rich. Oh. Wow. Alrighty, another day, another slay. So we are reacting to episode 6. No, not 6. God, I wish we were that far. We are only halfway through. We're reacting to episode 5 of the Kardashians titled, You Think I Need Your Permission? So we're really getting to the thick of the drama between Courtney and Kim. Sorry, almost forgot. Enough talking. Let's get into it. Alrighty, starting in Milan. This is where we're gonna meet Massimo from 365.
I haven't looked at my
Khloé was
phone.
screaming Mayday in the group chat this afternoon. You know why? She walked into the elevator and saw a hot guy and she said to him, "Hi, baby." He's like, "Hey."
Then he said his room number. I'm here at 3 blah, blah, blah. And she's like, that's right across from me.
I was like, "Khloé, we have to invite him to the Dolce and Gabbana party. Let's slip an invite under his door."
Oh my God.
What can I do to make him love me? I've just thought of an idea.
What?
Let's have a massive party.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh my God,
Oh my God, this is the best idea.
We should make a note saying it's from him
Why is 10-year-old North amidst this conversation?
and hang it on Coco's door.
God, we actually should.
Say, knock on my door 2 times.
Okay, is she not gonna wonder why this man's handwriting looks like a child's? Look at, she's a lefty.
If you want to go on it too. Okay guys, let's go.
Prank of the season. It's be quiet. What is?
They're on their way back.
Look at, see this big thing?
No, guys.
Someone's gonna be hooking up with their mom. Tonight is the opening of Crossroads Restaurant in Calabasas, which Travis is one of the founding owners.
Okay.
We are here with Rain and Penelope, Tatiana, Alabama, and friends.
Your family's not there, though.
That is my family.
Oh, okay. So now she doesn't just have beef with Kim, she has beef with everyone?
Are you videoing?
I have such a bad stomachache, guys. Sorry if I'm like wincing in pain. Oh my God, Massimo. Or should I say Michele? When worlds collide.
Today is the show day, so everything we've been working towards is all happening today. It's 10 times better than I even could have imagined. I mean, it's just so surreal.
Yeah, after talking about this friggin' Dolce and Gabbana show for so long, I'm happy we're finally gonna watch it. Excited to get it out the way. Oh, the other kiddos.
Hi, guys.
Do you think the rest of the Kardashian clan is gonna come? I mean, they never all show up to things, so I don't know. I mean, Courtney definitely won't. I think Khloé will, she's already there. What about Kylie and Kendall? Kendall should come, she's in the fashion world.
We're perfecting it to the last minute, each girl by girl. I'm like, no, it has to be more Kim-ish.
God, this music makes it seem so scary, like we're in the middle of a friggin' thriller or something.
I feel like today is like a make it or break it for my career because this is my first time doing something solo and like on my own. And I feel like if this isn't good, I'll never be hired to do like a campaign or anything again. This can ruin everything.
I don't know though, because just putting Kim's name on a lot of stuff is gonna sell it. I'm kind of convinced that's why Ryan Murphy put Kim in the new season of American Horror Story, which I have watched the premiere, by the way. I actually thought she did okay. I mean, my expectations were low, so. But you could just slap her name on stuff and it's gonna make it do better, in my opinion. She's got big influence. Oh, we get to watch the little video. This is kind of cool. Oh, they're just having the video in the background the whole time? Okay. Actually, this is nice, because I feel like normally when I see stuff on runways, it's like so extravagant and avant-garde and out there that I can't really like appreciate it, whereas this is like simple in comparison to that, so I can appreciate a lot of these looks. Look at that, she was just wearing a necklace that said Kim. Oh, and it's like all neutral, black and white.
The walkout, that's what makes me so nervous, because if people don't like it, then it's like just me they'll blame. Okay.
Oh, that video is good. I like the end of that. That was cute.
The moment of
We love a silhouette.
walking out.
serving body yada. Why do the guys always dress so simple, like the fashion designers? Like, give us something.
It was just, it's super emotional when you've worked on something for a long time.
It looks like when you're like thanking the backstage crew.
Crazy life. I still will never get over that this is my life.
Kim killed it. I didn't expect anything less.
Oh, well, it's nice of Khloé to support her. Where was the rest of the crew? Where's Kylie? Where's Kendall?
Kim is a superstar. I don't know what she's gonna do next, and I'm just so damn proud of her.
Oh, look, it's Massimo. I mean, Michelle.
I'm Kim. So nice to meet you.
My plan for Khloé is to get her mojo back in Milan.
What's his name?
It's a character. I don't know the real name.
Girl, you and me too.
Just call him M. Hey, babe. Hey, daddy.
Oh, Khloé's got a couple champagnes in her. Oh, so they've already met. We just didn't get to see it. Oh my god, they would be a whole couple. Wait, I really hope this turns into something. I feel like if it had I would have heard about it by now. But one can hope.
Nice to meet you. Olivia.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, he says Michele. So not Michelle, it's Michele.
Just hot and tall and muscular. I could see him like, ugh, like.
Well, a lot of us have seen it. Yep.
Listen, I don't need your judgment over here. You're just sitting here stealth. Like, not my fault that you're engaged. Jealous bitch.
Oh! I love Khloé when she drinks. Oh my god.
The photo that circulated?
He was like, can I put my hand on your waist for a photo? I was like, that is so nice that you asked me.
Oh, shit looks serious in that pic. I love his shirt.
Grabbed the small of my waist. I was like, ooh, yes, daddy.
Oh.
It looks like they've been dating over
Yes,
6
it
months.
looks like.
The funniest part is, all of the internet thinks they're together. I had no clue that like people really knew who this guy was and are obsessed with him.
Kim, that movie was viral. Come on.
We couldn't have asked for this to go better, to be honest. Like, truly.
I think that's so cute of Kim that she was plotting and planning. I really do. Thank you, Keeks.
Why did that seem like slightly like she wasn't happy about it? I don't know. Back in Los Angeles, this is Courtney's house. I'm getting too good at recognizing this.
I didn't watch the Dolce show, but I saw photos and I saw that it was like the 90s as their theme. And I thought it was just so crazy how Dolce presented us for the wedding for all my sisters to wear and my other looks were all like current lemon prints and things. And then we insisted that it had to be 90s Dolce.
Okay, I understand what Courtney's getting at here, but at the same time, like, that's a whole decade of fashion from that fashion brand. Like, and also, when you think about it, right, what is really in trend right now? 90s and only just starting to really become in the past year or two, Y2K. Okay, that's how it works. It's usually like 20 years ago is what comes back in style. So I just think it's a little ridiculous of her to find it so offensive that the creative direction for the show was the 90s, and that was what it was for her wedding. Like she said, it's not business anyway. And like at her wedding, I remember there being like a lot of red, and you know, there was some color, not a lot, but you know, Kim's direction for the creative for the show was quite different from her wedding, you know. So I think that hers was a bit more modern. It was like 90s, but like made it modernized. Courtney's was like more gothic and like, you know what I mean? I just feel like she's taking it too far. She's being too sensitive, and she is making a mountain out of a molehill.
And then those looks, a lot of them are like looks that are on the runway, like my butterfly dress that I wore.
That doesn't even look the same. Come on. They just both have a butterfly on it.
It's just weird.
Well, have you talked to Kim about it and how you feel?
And also, it's not like Dolce can make money off of her wedding like they can a show, like the one they did with Kim. So why isn't she questioning them?
Now that I'm seeing it, I was really never told the concept that it was like 90s. Even though it's obviously all Dolce and Gabbana clothes, she's putting out all these vibes from my wedding with looks that we so carefully curated and then putting it into the fashion show.
Oh my god. It just seems like such a weird rich person problem that just is nothing. And at the same time, like she said, she had to push for them to do 90s when they wanted to do the other thing, like lemon, something, whatever. Maybe it's because they had plans on wanting to pull back their 90s archives to put into a fashion show. Did you ever think of that?
And us pushing for that.
Do you think you'll say something to Dolce and talk to them about it?
Maybe not. I think I did think it was like more like a personal relationship, which is why I ended up doing my whole wedding with them. But I feel like it's also a brand. Like, can't really expect as much from them as like I would from like my sister.
Okay, so that's why she's not mad at them, but she's mad at Kim. Okay.
Even I'm sure my mom did the deal. I think it's bizarre that she wouldn't mention it to me.
Probably the timing, I feel like, is also.
Because it's 4 months after my wedding. This had to be being planned and worked on for months. But I mean, I'm happy with our wedding and the way it all happened.
You know what I think it is? I think it's when like she got upset about stuff, she made it a big deal, she like vocalized it, and then now she kind of feels like she's stuck in it and she has to keep going on with it because she made it such a big deal to begin with. When in reality, at some point, surely she had to realize, okay, I'm taking this a bit far. But who knows, maybe not. That's just how I see it. To me, I'm always just like, when I think about like bringing something up, like, is it going to make change for the future? Like, is bringing this up and making this a big deal, would that have stopped them from going through with the fashion show? Is that going to make it go back in time so that they didn't do it? Like, do you know what I mean? I can't quite see what the resolution of the point of this is, but I guess let's just keep watching. Oh my god, Khloé looks so good. Khloé has been serving looks lately. Oh, Kim looks good too, though.
We are all on cloud 9. We've seen the reviews, we've gotten the energy, we've gotten all the calls. Like,
that's ridiculous, come on.
Feeling ourselves like we did it.
Kimberly has come so far in her confidence in fashion.
Oh, that's so nice how Khloé's proud of her.
She has gone from relying on her ex-husband to now curating her own collaboration with Dolce and Gabbana.
Oh my god, this dress is ridiculous. She can't even sit down. If you're gonna spend most of the night sitting, wouldn't you wear something you could sit in?
I hope no one's videoing. Here we
She hoped no one's videoing when it's literally getting recorded for the reality show.
Thank you to Kim. Amazing experience with us. She's an icon.
If I could get up, I would.
Years of friendship and then expanding that to my children. Thank you for making this dream come true for my daughter.
Aww. When nepotism pays off. Oh.
You should tell somebody else that.
Oh, Khloé's stirring the pot a little bit now with Courtney. Okay, I see how it is.
Oh, how we were raised is that we just are happy for one another.
She got so mad. She said, you're trying to copy me, but she always tries to hate on the side. She's such a hater.
They don't hold back. This is good though. This is what we needed. Like the first 3 seasons are way too boring. Rewatching this while I'm editing it makes me realize this was really unprofessional of them actually to be like talking shit about her at a table with industry professionals. Especially if, you know, Courtney is such good friends with Dolce, always having summers with him in his home in Portofino, as you know. Like, is he not going to tell her? I mean, this is what I asked for, so what can I say?
So I don't know where this is coming from, but it's okay. You let someone pout in the corner, you don't entertain it, you move on.
Oh?
Because you don't get jealous of your fans.
When it comes to Kim and Courtney, no one's right and no one's wrong.
Why were you smiling at the table then, Kris? Looks like you were enjoying that little gossip sesh.
It's gonna work itself out. I know my girls.
Oh, we got to the club. How's she gonna dance in that dress? That's ridiculous.
I have had the best trip to Milan.
Oh my god, Massimo's there.
Exactly
Michele.
what I needed. This has been food for my soul.
I did this to push me mentally and emotionally, but knowing that Courtney is mad just kills my vibe. I have to talk to her and explain it to her. I just want her to be happy for me.
Yeah, let's squash the beef, girls.
Hello.
Wait, so is that it for Michele? Are we not going to get any other updates? Oh.
We got back to the hotel around 3 a.m. and there was a note on my door with a rose, and it was like, I want to take you on a date. The next day, I go and do glam. I get off the elevator and I run into him. And I was like, thank you so much for your note. He's like, what note?
No, how did she believe that was actually his handwriting?
And I go, the note you wrote me? And he was like, can I see the note? So I went to get the note and I gave it to him. He's like, one, I'm like so offended you thought this would be my handwriting.
I told you.
And while he's talking, I'm thinking, this note is from my 9-year-old niece. I'm mortified because I'm this much of a loser that I'm going to accept any child's handwritten letter to me and take it as an admirer. Kim obviously helped her. And Kim's for not texting me a heads up.
The fact they believed that that was some man's writing.
Yeah, I'm on Kim's side. Like the fact that Khloé believed it, that's what's shocking about this story.
Is so funny that that's insane.
They're all assholes.
Well, I just came to get the tea. That's all I wanted.
Me. I wish they had the camera on Kris for that, because that could have been clipped. Santa Barbara. If this is, please not be about Kourtney and Travis. Ugh. He's recreating when he proposed, and I might skip this, because to be quite frank, I really don't care. Skip, 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 skip. Sorry guys, don't hate me, but I can't. I can't. I'm already not feeling well at the moment, so we're just gonna skip that. Just go to Kim. In her Bentley. You're just jealous because you don't have a Bentley.
You are just so jealous that you cannot get a Bentley and you're trying to ruin my moment for me.
Are you joking?
Oh, that's Khloé.
Have you talked to Court?
I still haven't talked to her, no.
I hope she's gonna talk to you about it. I mean, I really wish she would, but she definitely feels like you like sort of stole her thunder.
I get that.
I found out that Court is so upset because she actually called me crying. She feels like her wedding moment was taken away from her.
I just don't get that. If one of you understands Kourtney's side, can you please just let me know in the comments, because I'm struggling to comprehend that, like how she took away her wedding moment. Like the wedding happened first. 4 months later, like how much longer are people gonna be talking about your wedding for, you know?
And she just feels like there's no loyalty in this family and that everyone wants what the other person has.
And then I have heard that her friends were riling her up. I believe it.
Well, I could imagine that a lot of these girls have a lot of yes men around them. So the only person, I feel like Khloé, like she has Malika, and I feel like Malika kind of tells it to her straight. But the rest of them, it seems like all their friends are just yes men.
Hi, Simon. We need to figure out how we're gonna talk about Dolce.
Well, she does not want to talk to you about it at all. Which I just don't know how that conversation's gonna go with you two.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to talk about it though?
I just think she thinks the outcome will be like it won't get solved.
But what is there to solve?
Literally, what is there to solve? Everything's been done. If you really want to apologize, if she even does apologize, will you accept it and move on? That's the question. Like, what is the point of this? What does Kourtney want?
You should have said no, and that just wasn't gonna happen. He found out after the fact versus.
That's not true. I told her before. I invited her and Travis. I had those conversations. She just didn't know that it was this big of a deal.
Right.
I mean, yeah, Kim did talk to her and like give her a heads up. She just at the time thought it was a Skims deal, from what I can remember. But then he changed it to something else. I guess we'll never know because we don't have those exact conversations, but goddamn.
I literally thought I was being mindful. They wanted to do black veils. I said absolutely not, because Kourtney had him at her wedding.
Okay, so she did make conscious decisions not to like do too many of the looks. That's nice. Oh, hey, Nelpy. Oh, my baby girl.
But I think all of these things are information she's not aware of. She did say that every one of her friends thinks.
Oh yeah, because she's saying every one of her friends, but she doesn't have any friends.
She doesn't have any friends. Oh my god, Kim.
I mean, we should do it in person.
I also am fearful that it can get ugly quickly if you're not in like the right Zen energy mode.
I mean, yeah, Khloé was there, you know, keeping up with the big fight. Slap across the face, face against the wall, foundation on the wall.
Okay, stop, you two. I'm sleeping. Guys, stop. Okay, separate. No.
Very famous. Ever seen it? Ever heard of it?
I did it like, don't be like, who do you think you are? Like, you can't be that kind of Kim.
Yeah.
So get it all out now, because I already see it boiling inside of you.
Which is that?
Yeah, look at her. She's like,
oh my god, I already know. That clip of her being like, you think I need your effing permission was actually fake. It was her getting this out with Khloé. That is shady boots galore. That is what they do with the marketing. They just include stuff that's not even real. So she doesn't even, let's just play the clip.
I'd be like, you think I need your permission?
Yeah, like we can't do that. Like it's not a measuring contest.
So that wasn't even real. She didn't even actually say that to Kourtney. That is shady. That is scammy. They put that in all the teaser trailers. Alrighty guys, so that is the end of that episode. Whew. Alrighty guys, so that is the end of my reaction to those 2 episodes. It was really crazy. A lot happened. This drama is so funny to watch because it's like kind of so stupid when you really think about it. But at the end of the day, when have the dramas ever been that serious? I mean, I guess there have been some, but I think what they're realizing with the Hulu show is that there's just not enough pizzazz, and the stuff that is really interesting and juicy, they just don't want to fully get into detail with. So they're just kind of like grasping for straws. I mean, I'm sure this happened, but like they're just dramatizing it so much. It's kind of funny to watch. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts below. Are you Team Kourtney? Are you Team Kim? I would love to know. If you've not already, follow me on all my social media, link down below. Remember, you can watch the extended versions of these on my Patreon. And shout out to my Curious Cat and Queen Bee patrons, and a special shout out to my Butterfly Bestie patrons, Amanda, Ann, Ashlyn, Audrey B, Hannah, Holly, Justice, Kayla, Kaylee, Not Mitch, Renee, Somerset, Tracy, and Trank. If you want to become a patron, click the link in the description. And once again, thank you so much, Galaxy Lamps, for sponsoring this video. Click the link in my description and use code Luke Alexander for 15% off your order. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notifications bell so that you never miss another upload from me. And yeah, guys, that's it for me in this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in my next one. And as always, I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you go in the world. Bye!